Hey Secrets readers, this is Carlo Larasso reporting from CEDIA 2019 here in Denver, and I'm here with Bill Dudleston, Chief Engineer and Renaissance Man of Legacy Audio. Bill, thanks so much for talking with us today.
That's my pleasure.
Awesome. I heard you have a couple of really neat and interesting new products here at CEDIA, and I was wondering if you'd like to tell us a little more about it.
Love to.
All right.
Here we have an amplifier that I've been working on for some time. It's called the IV7, and it is a 7-channel amplifier in its present form. And the amplifier has 4 power supplies internally, and the amplifier is meant to be simply limitless supply to your AV system. It's rated at 600 watts per channel into 8 ohms, all channels driven. The unit itself will actually do 4 ohms in any one channel at any time, 1,000 watts with 0.005% distortion, so that gives you some idea of its capability. It's exceptionally quiet, 127 dB of dynamic range capability, so it's what I'd call a 24-bit amplifier in terms of its performance range.
Wow. And does it come only in, is it configurable to different numbers of channels?
It is, yes. We're going to also make it available in a 5-channel version.
Okay.
And possibly a lower powered per channel, 5-channel version. And then I'm sure somebody's going to want it as a stereo amplifier also. That's the thing about Legacy, is we can custom configure anything for a customer. So.
Wow. Yeah, it's a gorgeous looking piece.
Thank you.
How long has it been in development with you guys?
I've worked on it for a couple of years, but when Ice Power came out with the new Ice Edge chip technology, it basically just opened the door for what can actually be done with an amplifier, Class D amplifier. Yeah, it's very sophisticated. If you look at one of the boards, I mean, you would think it's a computer.
Wow.
But it's pretty sophisticated stuff.
Oh, excellent. And any idea on general price yet, or is that still being determined?
Yeah, it's $79.50 for the 7-channel version.
Okay.
And the 5-channel version will probably come in about $5,500 in that range. Yeah.
Great. When do you think it'll will be available?
We tend to be shipping them in November.
November?
November this year. Yeah. So you're ready before Christmas for sure.
Oh, fantastic! A heck of a stocking stuffer.
Yeah, you bet.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What else do you got going on here?
You know, we have a new development. I'll show you a bit about it, but this is the Caliber loudspeaker, and it's gone through constant innovation changes. It's a basic. It started out as a passive loudspeaker, and with multiple 7.5-inch drivers inside and a passive radiator. But the full-blown version of this will actually be DSP driven with 3 channels of amplification, and it will actually have 3 active drivers in it, with active drivers on the sides.
Wow.
Here and here. When you do that, the advantage of that is the loudspeaker's radiation pattern becomes very, very nice, because your tweeter has a radiation pattern horizontally in its range, and then you drop down in the mid-range and you have the single driver on the front. So that's a nice transition. But as the frequency keeps dropping down in the lower vocal range, the baritone area, whatever, you'll find that those 3 drivers summing together actually give you so much more piston area, and also keeps the directivity very much the same forward and to the sides as the other mid-range and the treble driver.
Oh, man.
And it takes some sophistication to do that, because the drivers on the sides have to fire first. And so that's the DSP and time synchronization and locking all that stuff together. So, but it's a project, and I wanted to do it with a really, really killer internal DSP that we've been working with for some time. And it's a 192 kilohertz sampling rate on that thing.
Oh, 192 sampling for all.
Now it will only be an analog in, so it will work just like any other powered speaker. But once you come in with it, it's the DSP takes over and then divides the signal and sets the time alignment to make each driver.
Fantastic. And so, so you said there'll be 3 active drivers to the side, and not 3 active drivers.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
It was passive radiator. Or?
Yeah. One more time, if you'll go through the front of it, like here, you have your front firing driver. So you're coming from your treble to your mid-range.
Got it.
And then there's the bass drivers are on the sides.
Okay.
And they also transition into this driver to help with the directivity control.
Got it.
Now this speaker that you see right here, it's just a powered version with a single amplifier in it. And it can actually be bi-amp. Some people like to use a different amplifier on the top.
Right.
And even a tri-amp version will probably be like that. So.
And out the top is.
At the top is passive radiator.
It's passive radiator as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I got that clear.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. So when the fully active one is ready to go, what's the amplifier power going to be for each?
It'll be 750, 700, and 300.
700 and 300.
Yeah.
Wow. Very nice.
So it'll be 2 times 7 plus 3. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When availability?
That's going to be right behind the amplifier.
Right behind the amplifier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully by the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know price depends. You guys offer a ton of different finishes and options and stuff. But what would the general price be?
Yeah, I'm going to say off the top of my head, it's probably going to be in about the $8,000 range.
Okay.
The powered version is around $6,000, and the passive version is down around $5,000. So.
Okay. Very cool. Awesome. That's some really neat stuff.
Right.
You guys are always working on really cool things.
Yeah. It's we like to keep things moving forward. So.
Awesome. And has the show been going well for you guys?
Yeah, exactly. Good place to meet our international distributors without having to fly 10,000 miles in different directions. So.
Awesome. Bill, thank you so much again for your time. Really appreciate it.
Great. Thank you.
You bet.